A forced marriage. A union built on duty, not love. Wei Wuxian, the untamed, defiant Yiling patriarch, and Lan Wangji, the cold, immovable Han Guangjun, bound by vows neither of them chose, but neither can break. Trapped together in a web of power, resentment, and something even darker, desire. The silence in the Jingshi was suffocating. The ceremony had been cold, formal, no warmth, no affection, just duty. Wei Wuxian still wore his crimson wedding robes, their rich color mocking the emptiness of this union. Across from him, Lan Wangji stood unmoving, clad in white and gold, his face unreadable. Wei Wuxian let out a sharp laugh. You know, Lan Zhan, most newlyweds at least pretend to be happy on their wedding night. Lan Wangji's golden eyes remained steady. This marriage is duty. Nothing more. Wei Wuxian smirked, stepping closer. And yet, here we are. Husband and husband. Should we not act the part? Lan Wangji didn't move, but the air between them shifted, charged with something heavy, something dangerous. You should rest, Lan Wangji said. Wei Wuxian scoffed. Rest? With you standing there like a statue? His voice dropped lower. Or are you afraid of what might happen if we share a bed? A flicker of something dark passed through Lan Wangji's gaze. Do not test me, he warned. Wei Wuxian grinned. Or what? He reached out, just to see if Lan Wangji would flinch. Will you punish me, Han Guangjun? The reaction was instant. In a blink, Wei Wuxian was against the wall, his back hitting the wooden frame with a dull thud. Lan Wangji's hand was at his throat, not tight, not restricting, but firm. A warning. Wei Wuxian's breath hitched. His pulse pounded beneath Lan Wangji's fingers. You do not understand what you are asking for, Lan Wangji said, voice dangerously soft. Wei Wuxian shivered, not from fear. Never fear. He licked his lips. Then teach me. For a moment, Lan Wangji's grip tightened. Just a fraction. Enough to make Wei Wuxian gasp. Enough to send heat pooling low in his stomach. You think this is a game? Lan Wangji murmured, his breath ghosting over Wei Wuxian's skin. Wei Wuxian exhaled shakily. Maybe. Lan Wangji's eyes darkened. His fingers flexed, then, suddenly, he released him and stepped back. Wei Wuxian rubbed his throat, lips curling. What's wrong, Lan Zhan? Afraid you'll enjoy it too much? Lan Wangji turned away. Sleep. Wei Wuxian chuckled. Not yet, Lan Zhan. Not until you break first. Lan Wangji didn't reply. But the tension in his shoulders, the tightness of his jaw, oh, he felt it too. This marriage was a war. And neither of them planned to lose. The next morning, Wei Wuxian woke to find the other side of the bed empty. Lan Wangji had already risen, already distancing himself. Wei Wuxian stretched lazily before stepping outside. He found Lan Wangji in the courtyard, practicing his sword forms. The morning sun caught in his hair, turning the silver ribbon into molten gold. Wei Wuxian smirked, leaning against a pillar. Didn't sleep well, Lan Zhan? Lan Wangji didn't pause. It does not concern you. Wei Wuxian hummed. Well, considering we're married, I think it does. He stepped closer, voice lowering. Or were you thinking about me too much? A sharp, precise strike. Baiken sliced through the air, but Wei Wuxian caught the flicker of tension in Lan Wangji's movements. Interesting. Lan Wangji finally lowered his sword, turning to face him. Weighing. The way he said his name, firm, commanding, sent a thrill down Wei Wuxian's spine. You will follow the rules of the cloud recesses, Lan Wangji stated. Wei Wuxian grinned. And if I don't? Lan Wangji stepped forward, closing the space between them. His fingers caught Wei Wuxian's chin, tilting his face up. You will learn, he said softly. Wei Wuxian swallowed. He was suddenly, painfully aware of the strength in Lan Wangji's grip, the heat of his body. For the first time, it wasn't Wei Wuxian who was in control. And that realization sent a shiver of something dark and thrilling down his spine. The days passed in a tense, unspoken war. Every glance, every touch, every brush of robes ignited something neither of them could name. Wei Wuxian pushed. Lan Wangji resisted. But resistance only lasted so long. One evening, Wei Wuxian found himself cornered against the bookshelf, Lan Wangji's hand braced beside his head. "You will stop testing me," Lan Wangji said. Wei Wuxian smirked, tilting his head. "Why? Are you afraid you'll lose control?" Lan Wangji's fingers brushed against Wei Wuxian's wrist, just a whisper of contact, but enough to send heat rushing through his veins. "I am warning you," Lan Wangji murmured. Wei Wuxian's breath hitched. His heart pounded. "You don't scare me, Lan Zhan," he whispered. Lan Wangji leaned in, voice a thread of steel. "You should be afraid." Then, he was gone. Wei Wuxian let out a shaky breath, staring after him. This game was dangerous. But neither of them wanted to stop. It happened one stormy night. Lightning split the sky, rain hammering against the rooftops. Wei Wuxian stood in their shared chamber, watching Lan Wangji from across the room. "You think you can control me," Wei Wuxian murmured. Lan Wangji set his guqin aside. "You are my husband." Wei Wuxian scoffed. "And does that mean I belong to you?" Lan Wangji was suddenly in front of him, gripping his wrist, pulling him close. "Yes." Wei Wuxian's breath caught. The air between them crackled, thick with something neither could suppress. He swallowed. "Then prove it." Lan Wangji's eyes darkened. His grip tightened. And then, finally, he closed the distance. The storm raged outside, but inside, everything burned. The war was over. In the morning, Wei Wuxian lay beside Lan Wangji, his fingers tracing the marks on his skin. Lan Wangji caught his wrist, pressing a kiss to his palm. "You are mine." Wei Wuxian smiled. "And you, Lan Zhan, are mine." Their war had ended not in victory, not in defeat, but in surrender. Bound by oaths. Bound by love.